Time to settle all those doubts and shut up those haters. It's NA first seed Complexity versus their former South American brothers in Team Secret. Winner to the main event, and loser continues to fight.
Crazy matchup here. Complexity, some struggles to say the least. Been looking, as Johnny said, not like the team we were hoping to see, but Team Secret's been battling every step of the way, but this is a real test, I think, for Team Secret. This may be a good chance for Complexity to finally get the bull out of the pin and see what he can do today against Team Secret.
Yeah, that's the big question, right? Can Team Secret find the weaknesses, catch Complexity while they're vulnerable? Well, off the offense here, they tried, but speaking of that G2 sweep against Complexity, that's what's produced a lot of those doubts. And like the desk said, it's a new day, Swiss stage. It's one match per day. You have a lot of time to talk to each other and get back to your peak that before this event, Complexity were the favorites to win it all. They shouldn't even be here.
Been tough for North America all season long. The results of NA not performing well, forcing Complexity to go through the wild card for sure. And now they've got their work cut out for them here in the 2-1 round. All bets are off if you go to that final round 5. Who knows what could happen there, but hopefully CRR's been having a heck of a tournament on all sides of the ball, AJG as well. We shall see if that will be enough to get them through a tough Team Secret. KV1 and Knight gonna have their work cut out for them on the defensive side of things, and we'll just see if Sad's able to find a few slots to come in through on the attack.
KV1, forces the double commit there from Complexity to deny that double tap. It's not unheard of for Team Secret to have success at LAN. You remember that full major getting top 4. KV1 getting defensive MVP. Haven't missed out on a single top 4 from any regionals. In such a competitive and strong region, Sam have definitely got a lot of respect from other regions, and Team Secret want to be that second Sam team to join Ninjas in Pajamas at Worlds.
Opportunity. It'd be a huge win to beat Complexity, especially because I think, rightfully so, a lot of people think they might be a little bit outgunned here. They have improved significantly since the wild card has started. KV1 air triple bomb, AJG able to dodge it, find it clear, but Sad positioned well. Unfortunately not able to contain the ball. 2-on-1 back the other way with the demos coming through. Razebull floats it high, misses the bump, and CRR will not be able to capitalize for free.
Yeah, that was what's important. The physicality of this game where Team Secret utilized that demo, almost got through right at the goal line with a save, and Complexity, AJG misses that bump as you said, so both teams haven't been able to break through that defensive wall. A Secret with the clear, moving on forward, knows CRR with the deny. A nice challenge, AJG is successful on the bump, but the rebound goes the other way.
Huge clear from Team Secret as well, just to keep Complexity honest. Razebull dodging some bumps, and KV1 just avoiding getting turned to scrap metal in the midfield as well. It's been difficult here for either team to hold any consistent amount of pressure. Gotta respect that willingness to go out there and try and open up some space. Both teams making it difficult. Razebull, just a small gap.
Just the tip, so beautiful from Razebull to CRR is the one who's made a lot of that magic happen. From the other side of the car too, Complexity finally get the first goal, and I understand the doubts from the desk, because it wasn't just the G2 sweep that made you think, are Complexity strong enough to get through the wild card? Well, sure they qualify, but really, what seeding would they get? Another beautiful goal by Complexity. Clearly have had a huge bounce back from yesterday.
CRR, look at this throw into the midfield. Everyone thinking, oh, he's gonna go into the corner, maybe take something of a little bit of a dribble here in the midfield. Nope, just float it out into the middle. Give it to the Bull, let him score.
The Bull references are killing me.
He's good.
Team Secret got the red cape out too, and the horns are showing from Complexity. Complexity are so fast too. Razebull getting past, depositing that in the bank. Complexity are relentless.
He's been held to so quiet. He's been boxed in all tournament. Finally, a little bit of room to work with, and now he's making Team Secret work for it in game 1. He's got them all over, trampling everybody on the Team Secret defense.
Team Secret just haven't been able to slow them down. Knight didn't even get any touch on the ball, on the player. Just trying, Team Secret are trying to keep up. See Sad being more present on the ball, but CR just had a better read on the destination, and Razebull looking for another redirect. That's scary.
Like I said, Team Secret, they're going to have their work cut out for them, really. I mean, they have to be able to find a way to cut out those passes, and if they're not hitting those bumps and demos, then they're really just pulling themselves out of position for not a lot of gain as Raceball tries to tomahawk one into the net. Huge stop for Team Secret, but too little, too late, really. Only 60 seconds. You got to find 3. Put the flag down, go get a drink of water, come back in game 2.
That's a dangerous touch there from Raceball. Was looking for maybe the ground pinch, and Team Secret loomed for their chance to get at least 1. 50 seconds away from getting shut out, and Complexity have had an offense that feels like is unstoppable. Team Secret, though, win the midfield challenges and don't get the second touch off the wall. Sad and KV1 disengaging, looking for boost. Complexity dumping in, and Raceball, Sad with the dive, denies the 4th one from Complexity.
30 seconds, you really just want to see the Team Secret offense come to life a little bit here at the end of game 1. Even if they don't score, you just like to see them hold a little bit of pressure. They've been getting diced up on the counterattacks, as once again, Sad beat in the midfield, and Knight also stretching from a very awkward angle. Just have to see that containment improve a little bit from Team Secret.
Knight's done a much better job of having coverage on Raceball. And there's the follow-up from Team Secret. Double tap, not landing. Team Secret just barely were able to keep up with the aggression that Complexity have presented, the speed, the passing plays. Right out the gates, Complexity look good.
That's the thing. I think Team Secret, you know, they're fast enough to catch another team, you know, that doesn't have that South American approach. It's a lot of speed, a lot of high passing, a lot of very aware of where the ball is going next. Team Secret matches up well against a lot of other people, but you put them up against some people from their own region, and Complexity just looked faster in that game. They're like, yeah, we do that too, and we do it better. And Raceball proved it there. 600 score, 3 goals, 6 shots. Dude was all over him.
Oh, just reporting from the alternate stream, G1 winning the series against Oxygen.
That's vindicating. But that's okay. Well done, G1. The road's not over yet. And so we'll see what Complexity has in store for game 2. Again, Team Secret, I don't think they have to make a very big change. It's really just making sure that, okay, we know that they're finding a little bit of space. Nice passes out of the defensive third for Complexity. You have to be willing to take a little bit of a step back and really pick apart where that pass is headed, so you're not having to jump and try and catch a challenge. Rather, you need to be out there and going to meet it. And they know that's what they have to do. I think they just have to catch up a little bit to Complexity. So a small tightening of the screws there, and Team Secret should have a little bit of a stiffer midfield here going forward.
Yeah, Team Secret, like at the start of the game, were able to just at least trade offenses, and then getting a bit stuck. Just like you said, taking a step back, but are just a step behind on reading. Is it a Complexity pass? Is it a double tap? And needing to match the pace. That Complexity that North America are bringing here. Team Secret, there it is. That's a good start off the offense there. Knight threatening the net. Here's AJG with a counterattack. A bomb! Barely saves that.
Huge save from Sad. He was getting pressed from Raceball that whole rotation back. Had to make sure he didn't get demoed. Just able to close up on the net. Great play. Knight little wave dash landing to keep the attack going, but he just gave the ball away. CRR just dove at him, and he was like, yeah, I knew you needed boost, and now Raceball's out there turning people into dust.
Team Secret are having to watch their backs too, because the demos are coming in from Complexity and slotting it in right in front of them. Complexity with the lead.
Look at the chaos here in the net. Raceball challenges one. AJG so quick. Raceball with a punt on Sad, and KV1 just kind of gets the flag thrown in front of his face. He goes, hang on, and a little bit behind on that challenge to make sure it didn't just tip off his teammate, and got poked around. So Complexity off to another quick start there in game 2.
See how Team Secret bail out of that. Complexity are also cutting them off before they even know that the shot is already at the back of the net. KV1 to the left, and we're tied.
Huge play from Secret. Get the ball rolling back the other way. Knight with the pressure on the defense. They force CRR to make an awkward play to try and cover up. He can't find a solid enough clear. KV1 all over it. You love that understanding from KV1. He knows, hey, here's a good opportunity. If they get the good clear, so be it. I've got teammates. I'm going to pressure him in case they make a mistake, and he's able to capitalize.
Team Secret can just be that quick on the counterattack. They can surprise them. Knight trying to just pinch it into that upper corner. Not successful, as Team Secret not able to keep that possession. AJG flying, bumping Sad. Knight dives, saves. KV1 with the clear. Even though he's bumped in that midfield, it's the space that Team Secret, the breath of fresh air that they needed, to be honest, the seconds to think. As Razebull to AJG goes for the demo, CRR steps up, and the rotations from Complexity to bail each other out to complete the offense is something that Team Secret have to be careful of.
Some big dives from Complexity to go for some of those challenges. As here you see AJG in another race, and this time he gets absolutely dusted. CRR deep back, and that's the value that he really brings to that Complexity squad. He's a wonderful defender when they need one. He rarely seems to find himself out of position, but everyone misses. And KV1 says thank you very much.
What a setup from Knight 2 to the right side, bumps into AJG, the corner comes up, you got Complexity pre-jumping for it, and KV1 just barely gets the touch to slot it right below the cross to give Team Secret their first lead in this whole series.
Great start. Long way to go though. 3 minutes is a lot to hold off a Complexity attack, so we'll see if they're up to the task.
So far it's sad, Team Secret having more opportunities offensively, completing more passes now that they're not getting so much pressure from Complexity, or at least they're able to navigate it better than game one. KV1 looking for the bump and dropping it down to Knight. Complexity survive.
Team Secret, no strangers to great placement in the net, really testing the limits of that Complexity defense. It's another hard touch towards the backboard. AJG, well aware of the space he's got, down to Razebull, throwing that Team Secret defense around. A little bit of space here for Complexity.
Razebull, heavier touch, sad. Good challenge to get this down to the corner. Dangerous off the cross, and AJG is right centered out. No one on the right from Complexity to finish the play. Like Complexity, though, are left alone in their end. Knight late to the push. Complexity get the clear. CR is left unattended there in the midfield. AJG is going to help them bulldoze in some space. Team Secret try to push different areas of the field. See if they can creep past Complexity, but they've shut that down real good. As Sad protects that left post. CR, delayed touch. Team Secret still looking for the clear. AJG misses that. Razebull's got his back. AJG bumping.
Oh my
Team
gosh,
Secret
it's
lost
chaos.
the cross. And that still doesn't go in.
That was wild. Some misses, some great follow-up from Razebull, and the demos just came out for Complexity after none of them decided to hit the ball. Team Secret, it's amazing they got out of that without getting scored on.
Just needing to stop Complexity. Team Secret have done a better job of in game two, producing a lot more shots, but not stopping the passes from Complexity, who find the time goal.
Team Secret, they finally all just ran out of boost. I mean, they've been boxed into their own half for the last 30 seconds or so, and at long last, nothing left in the tank. They both dive for one towards the wall, and there's just a little bit of a gap in the midfield. Great dish across, and who is there? Who else but Razebull?
And Complexity found Team Secret with their focus split, going for boost, not watching how quick Complexity can complete these passes. The 2-on-1 in favor of Team Secret just kind of denies that starting offense for Complexity as Razebull just tucks it to the corner. Maybe wanted that shot on target, but AJG didn't get that bump successfully on Knight, so Team Secret can go for a counterattack. Right side, Razebull saves.
Huge save from Razebull. Also CRR, now it's 1-on-2. AJG, can he get through one? Not able to turn it in. CRR actually a little bit tight, adjust, and will extend the play.
KV1-2 stealing that away. Getting the reset, but just trying to tuck that below Complexity. We're waiting in that midfield. That's a dangerous cross in front of the net. The CR is patient for his time to shine. Steals a corner boost, and Team Secret have to be careful because they just don't have boost. They continue to be trapped.
Finally, that long clear. It is a nice breath of fresh air for them, an opportunity to go out there and get some pads. We'll see how well they can fight for it in the midfield now. Overtime looming, only 10 seconds.
All Knight just almost flicking it above AJG. It was Team Secret that came back to this with a 2-1. Complexity finding the tie. A few more seconds. Team Secret couldn't develop that play, but the ball is still in the air. AJG still believes, at least gets it past Team Secret, and we go to OT.
Yeah, Team Secret's like, yeah, we'll let that go. Let's play overtime. Let's let's take a rest here and make sure we at least start on equal footing.
AJG testing Sad there. He was stoic there in the corner. Midfield collides. And Complexity are also watching how Team Secret are maneuvering around the field. It's Team Secret forcing these 50s that get them out of position. AJG looking for bumps. CRR not finding the opening he was hoping for. 30 seconds later, it's a Team Secret counterattack. AJG bumps the player, and that ball almost slipped by KV1! The shot to the right, barely saved by CRR!
Double save from CRR, one off the post and one to space. Huge defensive stand from him. This time he gets caught one step too far forward, and he's got to cover up again on defense.
Knight has made that magic happen on Team Secret. Can't believe that KV1 shot did not go in. Team Secret defensively have held their own. KV1 trying to get that bounce off of CRR, and that Team Secret member not able to push them out of the net. This is the bounce that Knight reads well, at least to the corner where KV1 recovers. Team Secret, though, they're starting to take pressure. How do they keep their heads above water?
Oh, that'll do it. A nice little double tap clear through the midfield to at least push Complexity back a little bit. And again, it buys all that time for them on defense to make sure they've got enough of the tank. But the demo comes through and a free ball for Knight, but can he track it down? That's a nasty hop for both teams.
Complexity are taking dangerous shots from the corners of the net. And here's Team Secret following up with each other, but once that ball went up the wall, Complexity had these clears, but it's Team Secret getting demoed and Complexity running out of boost. CR will be back here with 100, waits for his moment to challenge Knight, which pinches dangerously in front of the net, but it had so much power, it's tough to react to that. But to raise ball now, maybe to CRR, and the 50 is straight up. AJG and Team Secret collide for another 50. Sad has to be careful here. He has the boost to keep this up. Double demo removes Team Secret, and their momentum on this counterattack is just stifled. This is gonna land in front of the net, and two defenders from Team Secret hold on.
I think Knight knew Razebull was up there on the backboard. He was not willing to let that one go, as Razebull will again fall out of the sky and delay the push from Team Secret. Chance here to maybe play some offense. Went for the demo on CRR. That's the right idea. Okay, Team Secret slowly taking space here.
Yeah, Team Secret slowing it down, but it gives time for Complexity to read the play. Interesting bounces from Sad, and Knight collides. Almost forced Razebull back enough for this ball to slip through. It's now almost a 3-minute overtime. Or even the desk were unsure. AJG wanted his moment there. Sad was quick to react. Team Secret take their time to set it up off the right corner, just like their first goal was. But Complexity being more aware of those kinds of setups. As AJG, Complexity have had a lot of freedom to move down the midfield, generating more offenses, but so far, it's been a long OT.
Complexity having to give a little ground, make sure that they've still got enough boost in the tank to do their thing. So far, Razebull can't quite turn that in. Nice couple of boost steals here from AJG. Prevent Team Secret from having too many resources, and as well, that demo from Razebull kind of blunts the attack here from Team Secret.
Sad and KV1 trying to connect. They're playing so close to the net and not recovering off these rebounds. But Team Secret have a lot more fight, a lot more bite to them in that midfield. It's not been easy for Complexity to move forward, at least in this past minute. But CRR wins that corner challenge and wants to drop it off. KV1 dangerous here, doesn't have boost, gets the assist of his team to get this ball out of here. Complexity not too threatened here. Sad is just, again, slowing down the play. It doesn't look like Team Secret. Oh, that was dangerous how far forward Team Secret were in that midfield. Still 4 minutes later, missed touch here from CRR. AJG waits for his moment.
You can feel Complexity starting to get a little bit anxious. Getting some of those pre-jumps in to try and beat a defense with a demo from the passer. It's risky, but it will definitely score as there it is! They get the handoff and Razebull collects another scalp.
With how successful game one was for Complexity, they go back to what won them that game, the passes. A Team Secret just couldn't intercept before it was already too late. A good win for Complexity there, but the hustle that it took makes you think, are Team Secret ramping up?
And a significant improvement for sure there from Team Secret. Definitely a lot more on it, and you can see it's reflected in the amount of shots. That's 12 shots for Secret, 15 for Complexity. That was an absolute slugfest. And to be honest, Complexity are very fortunate. CRR, he's got 5 saves, and 2 of them were absolutely massive in that overtime. He pinched one of them off the bar, and another one he just came through and made a huge stop on another secondary shot. So huge defensive effort, got Complexity into a deep OT, and they were finally able to get the space and capitalize on it. But boy, did they have to work for their meal there.
A lot of demos, by the way. Like 10 demos from Complexity, almost matched by Team Secret. It's been a brawl, it feels like, in Rocket League, the same way that we've been talking about this rivalry, this beef between regions, I guess, that was mentioned by the desk. And Team Secret calling a timeout. Don't want to let Complexity get too much momentum.
I think they know as well. They're like, okay, we definitely made some good adjustments there. So what exactly went wrong in that game 2? Where did we start to fall apart? I think they knew they had to ensure that they collected their own corner boosts, because game 1, I mean, those were just getting taken away all the time, and they were just getting pushed around a little bit too much, especially demoed on their own side of things. And this time around, they kept it a little bit more even. Not sure if they think the boost game might have been the issue, but certainly on that final play, it was again that diving challenge out of the midfield. This time CRR was able to get out in front of it. That's a very emphatic, like, let's go. We keep hitting them. It's working.
Keep going, demoing them, punching them. I love that.
It was a lot of demos, to be fair. Like you said, what was it, 10 for Complexity and 7, I believe,
little bit
for
lower,
Secret?
yeah.
Oh, that was an absolute scrapyard of Forbidden Temple. That was it's not very often that you see that much demos. Most teams average, what, like probably 5, maybe 4 a game?
Yeah.
So that was wild.
I think like those Complexity passes were read a lot better by Team Secret, with forcing Complexity to think more outside of the box, and by that outside to the corners too, taking those very difficult shots where they looked scary but didn't score. But it's the type of different planning that Complexity is bringing to the table that Team Secret was able to just barely stop.
And Team Secret, at least they were able to force Complexity to back off a little bit more there as well. They were able to get some more of those nice, long, deep clears, get a couple of deep breaths of air before Complexity came right back at them. I'm very curious to see what Game 3 holds in store there for Team Secret, because that was a very good Game 2. So what do they get with a little extra time to figure the rest of it out?
I like these kind of delayed touches from Complexity too, just to not be too antsy on the play. AJG, second touch, Sad saves with the flip, and Knight wants to get this out of here while Complexity are off rotation. Raceable comes from the corner to just halt this Team Secret counterattack.
Thought for sure that was going to be a Complexity goal. I mean, the fake, there's a double commit. CRR just throws it towards the net. It looked like it was going to be a disaster. A potential open net for free back the other way with everyone in the corner, but no one can get there.
Yeah, Sad just dove for the ball and had to try to go for that one too, where Complexity threatened the pass. And going for more solo plays, just like I said, they did in Game 2. But this time, with even all 3 members of Team Secret there, wasn't the stop, but Knight's almost on target there and gets the demo, not wanting the ball to repossess this to maybe keep some momentum there for Team Secret. Razebull wins the corner and just wants to drop it off to the other side to Razebull. Team Secret get in the middle of that as Knight is trying to bump his way through, and Complexity hold on.
Missed ball there from AJG. Gonna put Complexity in a bit of an awkward spot here. Good opportunity for Team Secret to really take command, but there's no boost anywhere. No one goes to fight for the ball. And Complexity, finally, they were not in the driver's seat there, but they got right back in.
It's been close. This is kind of like reminiscent of Game 2, where Complexity had that first goal, but it's Team Secret. And once they concede that lead, they know how to get it back. And it was that 2-1 that Complexity tied up at the very end to send us into what felt like a pretty long OT. Team Secret never give up, as CR just pinches it, going from one side of the net to the other. But Sad, good control of the ball, but stopped at the midfield, brings Complexity back to the orange half, where Team Secret are lacking boost and lacking hope on how to get out of here.
Very difficult. So much command, and Razebull just sweeping across, forcing the players of Team Secret out of the way. And as you see, Sad having to dodge a couple of demos, just fight for the ball, and this is why Team Secret just gets knotted up on their own side. They're having to dodge demos, they don't have any clean approaches, they don't have the time to get boost because they're getting forced into certain areas. It has been a brutal defensive stand here for Team Secret to keep the deficit to 1.
And it's been good positioning from Complexity's third man. Just when Team Secret do get a clear, go for a counterattack, the ball lands right in Complexity's lap, who turned it around on its head. Team Secret, they took that timeout, and just not being able to ramp up this game. And Complexity stopped again.
What a save. Can they keep going, though? They got to keep fending him off. The parry and thrust is terrifying to defend here from Team Secret, but they are seeming up to the task. You just wonder, can you get your own types of parries in?
Swords out for Team Secret.
Oh no.
We just haven't only registered 4 shots to the 8. That and Complexity. And yeah, Complexity are draining them probably in energy and in boost. So Team Secret get a clear finally, but does it matter? They don't have the ball.
Massive clear at least. They needed all that time to get some boost to at least be able to fight for the ball. But once more into the breach, fighting for possession here.
Every time Team Secret dump the ball down and CRR ready to catch it. Great saves coming out of Team Secret. This is only a 1-0 game. This is tieable, but the seconds are draining. Only a minute 14. HGG with a missed touch. KV1 versus CRR. Right at him to save. But Team Secret, if only they could keep the offense going. Sad almost turns the play on his head, but CRR has been such a reliable defender here for Complexity. Team Secret move forward again. Sad at least has Knights back. Second, third touch, right to the left. KV1 can't recover it. At least back to the midfield he goes. It's just a slowdown of Complexity though.
Oh, nice clear from Sad. Great pop, and KV1 just missing the demos to open up a little bit of space to clear the ball. Knight, you love to see that command. Finally forces Complexity to come and take it. Now it's over their heads, and it's off the crossbar for KV1, but Sad will come on through for the follow-up.
Oh, he's not sad. He's mad after that one. Yeah, double tap was cool. Razebull a bit in the way too, and as long as Team Secret play a bit closer, you're kind of noticing that in that last minute, able to cover each other, back each other up when they need to. You lose these challenges, you got to invest more players. Complexity, though, almost threatening that net. Sad has to jump and save. And guess who has the ball again? It's Complexity. Round 2. From the right to the left, across the world, 15 seconds, and the lead just barely out of Complexity's grasp.
Ooh, it's CRR wisely giving ground there tonight, who's likely going to get crushed on that challenge. But that means the last opportunity of regulation will actually belong to Complexity. Look at the pre-jump from Razebull. He's got the flip reset on the bar, and it's not going to be turned in.
Almost like the game-winning goal that Razebull got off of that pass last time. Complexity almost sick with it. We go to another OT. We're game 2. It took minutes for Complexity to get the win. Team Secret have made them sweat. And it's an offense where Knight flicks it above. Sad with the touch. Hits HAG, the shot! Right off the cross.
This one's been absolutely brutal. Game 3 for Team Secret. You found the equalizer, but there is no question about who's had to work harder here in Game 3. That's a nice dish from Sad, and Razebull equal to the task of sweeping it away.
Yeah, Razebull just getting a lip on it just to save that against Team Secret, centered out in front of the net. Team Secret almost has the best they've looked. The demo almost opened up that lane. Complexity forced the demo more, just like in Game 2 where there was 10 of them. KV1 wanted that in the box, and Complexity stacking more close to the net, knowing how much Team Secret are improving with every second that goes by. KV1 has a dangerous clear, and CRR doesn't find the gap, but he still has the ball, and against Knight, Team Secret need the space, they need the boost, but Complexity are just all over them.
Really great understanding from Razebull when his teammates need that really tight support he can come and give. This time he gets caught diving a little too aggressively. And Knight will just get pushed around and delay that Team Secret command of the ball.
Yeah, when you give Team Secret boost, turns out they can play the game. And that's what's happened, that kind of mental and physical reset in OT. AGG with a big win there. CR brings it up the wall, spotting what Sad is up to. Just barely to the left, Razebull cuts. Sad lost up the wall. And Team Secret, Knight mainly, helping out in the play and just stalling out the ball. AGG also slowing down the Team Secret counterattack. who have to go from side to side to get past Complexity.
Oh, great dish. Raisable, what do you got? Off the ceiling, not going to be able to reach the second one, and it's deep back down to the Complexity half. Got to control this one if you're AJG, and he will do just that.
Complexity having a tougher time completing those passes, all thanks to Team Secret just being more on top of these reads. But Complexity have had a few close calls, but it only takes one goal to win this game 3 OT. Getting to 2.5 minutes now. Taking a lot of time. CRR crossing into front. Raisable on his tail though, not able to cut in front of the net. Team Secret bailing each other out.
Oh, and a missed ball, but a nice demo. That will equalize the playing field as KV1, again, such great timing through the midfield. Able to prevent Complexity from gaining too much space. But you need a way out.
Oh, Team Secret a bit slow to that pitch, and Complexity, we're just swimming, smelling blood in the water. And Sad found his moment to just shake up that Complexity possession, something that Team Secret needs to do more of. Off the back wall, is anyone from Team Secret on the left not ready, just hoping to get any kind of boost when Complexity have been so good at denying that, not able to deny the pass, no, right off the cross again. AGG first to the ceiling though, gets that second touch to CRR, does he get it done? He does! Complexity in OT!
Oh my goodness, another 3-minute excursion. Team Secret bending, not breaking. Honestly, that was a great effort to try and close that down. It forced CRR to hit an incredibly difficult shot. But credit to him, CRR, man. That guy is in a world of his own right now in this wild card event. He is tearing it up on both sides of the pitch. But man, look at Sad's scoreline. The 872 score, 6 saves, 4 shots. But ultimately not enough to find the back of the net more than once. Complexity, just too many tools to contain.
Not as many demos from Complexity. Team Secret just looked drained on the field so many times, just not able to access their boost, sometimes needing to prioritize boost over looking at what Complexity are drumming up. And sometimes they were drumming up a raised bold shot to the net, or a CRR shot to the net in that case. And Complexity, I mean, they're good at almost manipulating Team Secret and making them just eat out of their hand.
It's been tough for Team Secret. They do, I think you're right. They have certainly been forced into a lot of incredibly difficult situations by nature of how Complexity is approaching this. A lot of that's down, I mean, Raisable is an absolute beast right now on the attacking side of the ball. I mean, if his teammates, they're playing that really tight support in the box, and sometimes they get caught a little bit too close. And Raisable, whenever he notices that dude immediately charges forward and comes through to support that push from his teammates on the off angle when they're going to lose that challenge. And he's been keeping that ball playable and letting CRR and AJG go to work.
Match point for Complexity to go to the main event, to go to group stage. Won't be over for Team Secret. And after how much they've made Complexity think, demos across, a moment for Team Secret to overwhelm the net, 3-1. Raisable just barely getting there in time. Team Secret have fight in them. Third man back of Sad, the one you could rely on in game 3, goes to the back wall, wants to pinch down low. Knight waits for his moment. Double jump there from Complexity. Just build that wall in the net. How Complexity can do something, but now Team Secret are the ones dominating the midfield.
Pushing, but not a lot of boost behind the attack on the first man, so we'll see how long it takes him to get back in rotation.
Ooh. KV1 almost cutting by the bull. Team Secret already have 2 back. That's a dangerous and fast shot that Team Secret had to quickly react to. Complexity have been known for that speed, and Team Secret have had to focus up and somehow not split their attention too much between the boost, although it is very necessary. And you saw the potential that Team Secret had when they did that boost. AJG wanting that back pass to CRR, just patient with it, delayed touches. Team Secret halted on their momentum. Looks like Complexity continue. AJG forces the save out of Knight. But Sad's right there to try and make some space. Wanting to bump on the Raisable, still gets a touch on the ball, giving a chance for AJG to send one all the way down. somehow goes in.
I'm amazed. I thought for sure Knight wasn't going to get caught here. Maybe he really thought one of his teammates was going to come up with a touch, or he didn't realize that KV1 was actually going forward with that play. And a little bit of a breakdown somewhere in the Team Secret rotation. They definitely should have had somebody back. Unfortunate mistake to make in the middle of Game 4 when you're already down 3 in the series.
It's been back-to-back games where Complexity, yes, they have that first goal, but Secret have been able to respond. I mean, it's been 2 OTs out of 3 games. Team Secret have kept this close. Still unsuccessful at closing out games as RazeBull to the corner. CRR with the assist. It's sad, has always had these amazing stops, and just, even if it's not right in front of the net, he challenges the corner. He makes his presence known. But now with the demos, Complexity try to sneak one by. AJG's putting Sad underground. And Secret still finding the way to carve through that left side.
Like that hard cut into the middle of the Secret play. RazeBull just getting big and forcing people to go around him.
Team Secret popping up from the box too. Spotting maybe a passing play from Complexity. Team Secret needing to intercept those as much as possible. Complexity have had such a, well, creative offense. Now the ball in the midfield. KV1, that defensive MVP, needs to be offensively known as well. As the midfield is a toss-up between 2, and Complexity fight for the corner.
I love to see that command from Knight. You know that if your Team Secret, you need control, but here comes the demo, double demo, CRR, back post, but it's too slow. He didn't get enough of it, and somehow KV1's gonna recover and pull that one off the line.
Just sad, waiting also right at the corner. How are Team Secret having these layers, these quick recoveries? Complexity should have scored by now. 90 seconds, just like in the previous game, this lead is there for Complexity, but it's not a comfortable one, especially with how many OTs you've had. RazeBull, second touch to the corner. You usually always have a second Complexity member offensively that's ready to do something, even if that double tap isn't on target. There's CRR to the corner. Knight almost shoved by Complexity. Just coming in like a storm. But where is Team Secret? KV1 shot saved by CRR.
60 seconds. Gonna have to send everything here if you're Team Secret. And if you're Complexity, how hard do you want to push to find insurance?
Gotta push as hard as you can. It's match point for Complexity, As Sad, giving it to KV1, trying to find the gap, and it bounces between the defenders. You have a 1-1 game.
A magician. KV1, no one saw that one coming, just went for the ultimate change-up. Nobody could have predicted that. The only one thinking at that degree was KV1. What a shot.
What placement too. I had just said that he needs to be known offensively too. And the tying goal at the 35-second mark. Team Secret on the edge of a cliff. Have not stopped giving up. Even when the lead goes the other way, they have a response. Team Secret now fighting that midfield. Sad, not a lot of boost to work with. KV1 just getting tossed up here in that back end. Team Secret playing back, needing to get that space right back, but it's Complexity at the midfield, that weight to push Team Secret's backs against the wall. Last few seconds until a third OT. RazeBull the CRR! Complexity with the lead!
What a push from RazeBull, straight through the midfield, muscles his way through a couple defenders, punches them out of the way, and CRR right on the money.
3 seconds. Secret have to send it off this kickoff. Not a lot of time. The ball stalls out. Sad brings it to the blue half. Knight ready on the pass off the wall. Looking for the reset, and 2 Complexity members collide into it. Goes all the way down to KV1. Has barely any boost. AJD with the challenge. Knight wasn't ready.